Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Communities Unite. And in today's episode, I'm joined with Andrew, and me and Andrew were last on here. We briefly said this before. I think at the end of 2020. So it's been a while. And so as people know, this series is all about I guess reunions. I guess with people who've been on the podcast before. And today we are going to be joined with a couple more people, but that will be as long as the episode goes along. But at the start, we're just going to be talking to Andrew, just a little catch up, but between ourselves, and then as it goes along, we'll be meeting some of the people that work with Andrew, and yeah, it's going to be really fun. So, Andrew, hello, I hope you're doing all right.
Hi, Mason. Yeah, thanks for having me on again. Yeah, thanks for, like you say, it's been a little while since we last spoke. So yeah, thanks for having us back.
Yeah, because I know since we last spoke, lots has happened, so it's going to be nice to see what we begin up to.
Yeah. So yeah, we've had loads going on, lots of change since we last spoke. I probably should explain who I am, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah, maybe explain who you are.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, my name's Andrew. I work for the Independence Project and Independence Clubs. So it's two separate companies that we work for. Yeah, we work with adults with special needs. We do lots of different things with them. We support them to get into employment. We support them to learn life skills, support them out in the community, socializing, mixing. And yeah, we do supported holidays. We do lots of different things for the guys. We're based in Chelmsford. And I would say our sort of average age of member is early 20s. So we're lots of young adults that are needing our support. So yeah, that's what we do in a nutshell.
Okay, around my age then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I turned 21 in September just gone. I did. I don't know if you saw, Andrew. I did a skydive.
I did see, actually, Mason. I did.
Yeah.
You were very brave.
Yeah.
I don't think you get me doing that. I really don't.
It's hard. Especially if I was first out the plane, so it went it went the prettiest of feelings. But as soon as you're out there, it's fine.
No, hats off to you. Yeah, I really don't think. I don't think I've got the nerve to do that.
Yeah. Are you scared of heights?
I'm not particularly. I guess I do get a little bit nervous. Yeah, I think it's natural, and I think everyone gets a little bit nervous. Actually, I did one of my friends is a massive Tottenham fan. Don't hold it against him, but he I paid for his birthday to go and walk over the stadium at Tottenham, which you can walk on the top of the stadium, and up there is pretty scary. You get up there next to the golden cockerel, and you can sort of reach out and touch it and at the stadium, and yeah, that was pretty nerve-wracking. I didn't like that so much. So yeah, I don't think I'd be too good throwing myself out of the side of a plane.
Yeah, it is like I know about that. I do. I would like to go to Tottenham Stadium at some point, um, just to go to it because it's a pretty nice stadium.
Oh, it's an amazing stadium. Yeah, I mean and I say that as an Arsenal fan, although I I'm more of a rugby man than football. But if I did support a team, it would be Arsenal. So yeah, I'm probably not the best to be saying that, really. But no, it's a good stadium. It's very nice, and it's something different to do. As I
Yeah,
say, it was pretty hair raising walking up the side of it.
yeah, it is something like really cool. Like in the past, I've done go ape and like because that 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 can be really high and
Yeah,
that you look down.
yeah,
Um,
definitely. Yeah,
it is hard. Like I remember doing. I've done. I went somewhere past. I did the leap of faith where you got to jump off some plank.
yeah,
And like it's like they're doing like I'm a celebrity, isn't it? Like you jump off it. Yeah. but the thing is, with skydiving, it's not like a roller coaster. It's not like that kind of thing where you can like, I guess once you've done your free fall and your parachute goes out, you can get glided like around in circles and stuff. But I didn't do that because I guess I nearly fainted
Uh,
if I went any more like further.
I've
So
done. Is it parasailing where you're on a parachute behind a boat? I've done that before.
oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, nothing. No, not throwing myself out of a plane, not yet. And I
No.
don't think I will sign up to that either. So no,
I had a good sleep afterwards.
I bet you did.
It
Yeah,
makes you hungry as well, doing it.
that's it.
Yeah, like I wasn't hungry before. It was I got there. I was supposed to do it for 10:30 in the morning, and because of the clouds, you have to be really clear in that. So we waited a while, and then when we went down, it take about 15 minutes to get up there in the plane. So quite a long time. I'd say 15 minutes, and then about 5 minutes to get down.
Yeah,
So quite like I guess for me, I was the longest because I was one of the first out and one of the last down. So I guess I took the scenic route in the air.
yeah,
And then people on the floor thought I said I'll be first out, I'll be first down because that's what I thought. And then they're saying I guess people were on the bottom thinking, well, where am I? Because I'm not on the floor.
brilliant.
Yeah, yeah. But so what have you been getting up to, Andrew? Like with like I guess since the last time we spoke.
Oh well, so we've had loads going on, Mason. To be honest with you, so I think last time when we spoke, I was running a lot of things from my home actually, and one of our big goals at the time was to try and find um, some premises for us because we needed a base in Chelmsford. Our membership was growing. We had more staff working with us, and it was getting increasingly difficult. Obviously, we had COVID and everything else that was going on at the time, and I had to put a marquee up on my drive because we weren't allowed to work inside, and got very complicated at times. But we got through it, yeah, we eventually we found a base for us all. We called it our base, and it's right in Chelmsford city centre. It's perfect location, so it's great for people to be able to get the bus to or train station over to us. It's all really local, and we can walk into town, and it's been really good, really good. It's we've got lots of work to still do in here. We've got plans to put in a big life skills kitchen. So we're also going to be putting in, which is quite cool. I'm quite excited. We're going to be putting in like a 10-seater cinema upstairs as well. So we got some. I got some old reclaimed cinema seats from a cinema up up in the north somewhere, and we've had them recovered in some really funky patterns and cool. So we're going to get them hopefully installed in the new year. The kitchen, like I say, that's going to be put in. Recently, we've just launched another company as well. So I get quite frustrated and think it's really it's not great for people with special needs or autism to find employment. I think if you look at the statistics, less than I think there's 5.1% of people or 5.1% of adults that actually end up in any form of employment that have learning difficulties. So
Yeah.
I think it's a huge shame that lots of people get overlooked for employment, and it's been one of my goals to set something up that we could do together. So we have been looking for a little while to find a product that we could perhaps sell, and we found it. So we opened our company called the Wash Club, and that was a couple of weeks ago. We started, and we sell bars of soap. So the plan is eventually that we will be manufacturing the soap itself. Currently, we buy the soap in and we brand it, and we put all of our marketing stuff together for it. But it's a nice product because it's brilliant to be able to get everyone involved, and we've got some guys that are amazing artists, or they can design our packaging. We've got some guys that are sort of showmen or like performing and dancing and things like that, so they can be on our social media. We've got other guys that non-verbal, and sort of you would say quite highly autistic. And the sad thing about those sort of guys that we work with would probably be completely written off in the employment world, when actually they don't need to be. There are jobs for them to do, and some of these guys, because of their autism and the way they think, they love repetition, they love doing things over and over again, that you and I would probably get very bored of, but they love it. So we get them. They can package all of our soap. They can. We were hand finishing some bags for Christmas, so we got them cutting and tying all the ribbons. Well, we had something like 300 ribbons that needed hand tying and cutting, which most people would be, oh my god, this job is so boring. But for those guys, they absolutely love it, and they will sit there and do it, and they almost find it therapeutic. So it's brilliant to see, and that's a really big big drive that we've been quite proud of getting going. And we're starting to sell some soaps. So it's all going, and it's all going well. Got big plans for it in the new year.
Yeah, it sounds. I actually remember now, like the last time we spoke, you I think, like you say, you're trying to find a place like for you to go, and like now you've got that place, like so that is good, and like you say, it is hard for people who are autistic to get jobs, and it still is that way. And it's annoying that how hard it can be for for people
It's really
can find it, like.
frustrating, and I think it's because people or employers out there are just either, one, they're concerned because they don't really understand it, and they're worried about getting sued, or they're worried about employing someone that can't do a job, or they can't meet their needs, or employers get stuck in this one single track mind, that I need someone to be able to answer the phones, deal with the clients face to face, sit on a laptop and answer emails, and do all of these jobs in one thing, when actually, no, what we need to do is, what's wrong with breaking those jobs down? They're not everyone is sort of customer facing, if you like, or client facing. But because someone can't deal with the public face to face, well, they can be amazing behind the scenes, and they can be packaging items, they can be doing all sorts of different jobs. And yeah, some of them their speech might not be the best. Excuse me. But just because their speech isn't the best, it doesn't mean they can't contribute in other ways. And it could be that they're absolutely amazing at spreadsheets on laptops, sitting and doing things like that. So it's about breaking those jobs down. And yeah, that rather than giving one person a 40-hour week job, why not give 6 or 7 people a 2, 3, 4 hour job a week, where actually a lot of people with learning difficulties or autism, they can't always deal with full-time work because they do have their limitations for some people. I'm generalizing here because it's not the same for everyone, but and actually for them, just to be able to work 4 or 5 hours a week it means so much to them, and it's not always about being driven by money or earning money, because that's not often when you speak to people with special needs or autism. They don't, it's not about the money. It's about feeling that they're contributing to their society, and they're actually contributing to their community, and they've got a meaning to get up and do something during the day. And that's what's important. So it's about trying to push that on, really. So I'm quite excited to see where things go and how it all pans out. As I say, we've got lots of plans. We're selling all of the soap online at the moment. We did do some markets and things like that. We're going to look to do more of those, and actually we're going to look to get them in local businesses. So it might be in the hairdressers in Chelmsford, or local hairdressers, that they're also selling our shampoo bars, or garden nurseries might sell some of our bars of soap that we've got. So lots of different things, really. But it's quite exciting to see how it all pan out.
Yeah, it sounds like you keep 'em busy.
Yeah, very. Yeah,
Yeah, like you say, like I think like you say with work, like people just don't see it. Like no, I guess there'll be the occasional who do want to listen, but that's very rare for like for people to understand straight away.
Yeah,
Because
I mean, there are some employers out there that are brilliant, and they really are. And that's not the same for everyone. But I think generally the job market and the employment world, people need to open their eyes to these people because there's so much that they can offer, and actually benefit your business. Often if you've got someone that works for you that's got special needs or autism, you look at the facts and figures, they're far less likely to leave or move on to another job because they're happy where they are as long as you get it, as long as it's dealt with properly and they're given the support that they need. They can thrive in that job, and they more than likely will stay with you for a long while. So yes, you might need a little bit more of time investment at the start of getting someone started, but once they're up and running, they're brilliant. And it goes with our guys. Like some of the jobs I've shown them, 2 or 3 times. I had to show them how to do something. Once they've seen it, after that 2 or 3 times, they're off and they know what they're doing. It's brilliant.
yeah, because you saying that, but from another job perhaps that maybe an employer will say it once and they expect someone to get it just
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
And they won't if like I've been in a, I guess, situation before, even maybe at school or something. It's like the same thing. Like if a teacher shows you and then I guess you ask, could you repeat that? They'll say you should have listened the first time. It's not about not listening. It's about how it processes.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. I mean, often people with special needs or autism, they have processing disorders, so it takes them a little bit longer to take something in and absorb what's actually being asked of them. But so all it requires is just that little bit of extra time at the start. But actually, if you look at the end result, I strongly believe that you're going to end up with a much better employee, and that employee is going to be so thankful and grateful that they've got the job with you. And also you've helped someone, you've really helped someone who ordinarily most businesses and most places will just they just disregard them. And what a difference that is. Because I think it's a powerful thing if you do have a business, to be able to change someone's life. It's not just about money. It's not just about earning you more money as a business. It's about making an impact, because it's a powerful thing to be able to change someone's life like that and say, look, this person, I've not only we've given them a job, and now look at them thriving in their lives, and yeah, they're making us money as well. I mean, fantastic. Why wouldn't you want to do that? And I do find it difficult, but the reality is it is difficult, and the reality is it doesn't happen enough. So we thought, well, let's take it into our own hands and let's see if we can be that mindful employer and get people in and working and enjoying. So it's gonna take a little while, because we've got to get the business up and running and off the ground, because it's got to earn money, and it has got to make a profit. It has to do. But that will take time. Like any business, you start any company, it takes a little while to get things going. But then once it works and starts to go, our plan is that we can contribute in our own little way, our own little small way, to impact on the people that we support, their lives, and in another way as well. So yeah.
Yeah, it is good to do that, and like it's good that like a lot of since we last spoke, I think it was I think it was in lockdown. I think and like you said that you find somewhere, and like how long have you been at the place you are now, Andrew?
So we moved in March this year. So yeah, it's been brilliant. We're hoping that we're going to get our kitchen and stuff like that all done for our year anniversary, if you like. Because what I'd really like to do is throw a big party once we've moved in, because we didn't really mark the occasion when we moved in. It was just sort of, well, we're in, and it was trying to get things moving along, get things done, and we had to upgrade the building and put kitchens in and try and make it a bit more user friendly, a bit more homely, because the building that we took on was more of an office really. But so we had to change it and make it nice, because I want people to come in here and our members to come in here and actually want to spend time and enjoy their time here. So it's important to get the space working in that way. But yeah, so we've been here since March. And yeah, so far it's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It just gives us a space now to be able to grow and to do so much more that we weren't able to do before. Yeah, it's brilliant, really good.
Yeah. So would your party be held at the place you are now,
Yeah. We'd like to. We're hoping. What it is, Mason. I want to get this. I want to get things sorted in here. And once it's in, we can sort of have a big sort of celebration, nice party, show everyone, share with everyone what a fantastic space we've created. And I'm really sort of trying to push to get that done before our year anniversary. But if it doesn't happen, it will happen at some point. And it's money, these things cost money. It takes time. It's when you're busy doing what you're doing, keeping the guys active and doing what we're doing throughout the week, it's then an extra effort to get the building up to speed and get everything, get all of that stuff in place. So it will take a bit of time, but we've got it now. It's a space that we can grow into, and it's superb. It's actually everything I'd hoped for. We've got, so I couldn't really be happier. So it's great.
That it is good that you're doing better, I guess, than I guess when when we last spoke, because
Yeah.
you just I think it was about finding a place to go to, and so it's good that you got that place, and you just I guess
Well, we'd only really when we spoke last time, we'd only really just started. So it's taken a bit of time. It's taken a bit of time to get to where we are, but it's all going well. So I couldn't be happier. Really, it's really good. Yeah.
And so you plan to have a new room for the new year, so where people can watch films.
Yeah, that's it. Again, it's just another space. I mean, to be honest with you, Mason, a lot of the time we're not in the building. We're out in the community accessing services, doing lots of different things. But obviously, through the winter and times like that, you do need a space, and a nice space for us to be able to do things. And having things like the cinema, that's something that we can do as a social activity for people to come together and do. And also, I'm hoping that it will it might even generate some money for the business, because it could be that we open the building up for private renting, so people can come and hire our cinema room if they want. We've got lots of different activities and things here that I can see it lending itself quite well to kids' birthday parties or things like that. So, and it's just looking, because obviously now we have got the building, it's brilliant, but it does cost a lot of money. So that is what I'm then left juggling, is trying to get an income in to make sure we keep the roof over our heads and keep things going. But it's all working at the moment. It's all going really well. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that could be I think that would work. If you did that, because like you say, in the winter it's it gets dark earlier now. It gets dark maybe at 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. So you kind of think you get tired, don't you, now earlier because of how
Yeah.
dark it gets.
You don't want to be outside as much, do you? I mean, it's we still try and keep as active as we can, but when it's freezing cold outside and raining and miserable, you don't know. It's not much fun when you're out in that. So it's looking for other activities to do in those sort of colder winter months. Which now we've got this space, it works well.
Yeah, it is handy. Like you got that now.
Yeah.
like because like you say, like the winter months isn't the most exciting. Well, except from Christmas, I guess. But apart from that, not like the weather is pretty rare. We get a nice sunny day. I know at the moment it got a nice blue sky, but it's probably cold outside.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, like so with your party, like eventually when you have it, if England do win the World Cup, will you be playing It's Coming Home at your party?
Well, do you know what we've actually? So I'm a little bit gutted we didn't get our cinema up and running in time for the World Cup, but we have been having the guys. We've been having members down here to watch all of the games, so we've been putting it on in the evenings, and members have been coming down, and we've been sort of getting a takeaway together or having a couple of beers as well, and watching the football. So that's been really nice, and a good way. So yeah, yeah, but we got lots of football fans here, so we certainly will be playing It's Coming Home if we do win. So yeah.
Yeah, they made a new song, didn't they? The guys who created it, It's Coming Home. They made one called It's Coming Home for Christmas.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you know, like the people.
Is it Badil and Skinner, isn't it? Is
Yeah,
it?
that's it.
Yeah.
They created one for Christmas.
Oh, I didn't know. I haven't heard that. One's missed. That one's passed me by. That one.
Yeah, I didn't either until I saw it.
Hmm.
Shared and that. But yeah, it's a good one. It's quite funny. Because in the song, in the video, if you watch the video, it's pretty cool because it's like they look really young like they were in the original video, and then of course they look older now
Yeah,
because like I guess maybe 10 years, 15 years ago the first one.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's pretty cool, and because they say in it like the men are cursed in July and now it's December.
yeah. That's it.
But that is it's pretty cool. Like fingers crossed, Andrew, we do all right.
Yeah,
For in the World Cup.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but with I guess what I've been doing recently, because I've been getting up to a few different things, like like weekend just gone. I did a autism talent show, so I hosted
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm just sorry, Mason. I've got a couple of guys. They're just going to come in now.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, is that all right? Do you want to come in?
Yeah,
Come sit down in. So we've got Tom's just come in with us. Hannah's coming in, and we've got Nathan coming in as well. I'll try and squeeze along so you can see. Oh, Brad's coming in as well. Do you want to come sit? No, we'll be right here. I think that if I turn
turn around.
the laptop there, that you can. There we go.
Hello,
Hello.
you guys doing all right?
Yeah, we're all good, thanks.
That's good. So, would you mind all just saying who you are, like to anyone who don't know who you are? I guess.
Yeah.
Just say your name.
Say your names, guys.
Yeah.
My name is Tom. My name's Brad.
I'm what was I?
You know your name, Hannah.
Yeah.
You got your name. What's your name, Hannah?
Oh, you just told me.
Oh no, I just said
There we go.
and we got.
Nathan.
Oh, Nathan.
Hello.
Why don't you tell Mason what you've been up to this morning and what you're doing this afternoon?
This morning we're making Christmas cards, and this afternoon we've got a home run in Jump Street.
So they're going over to Home Run, which is at Jump Street. So it's like a baseball park. It's like a simulator, isn't it? So it's a virtual baseball thing. So it spits the balls out and you have to hit it and score home runs. So
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, like when you mentioned Jump Street, if you didn't tell me what that is, I'll just think it's where you go to Jump Street and just jump on the trampolines.
Well, it's at the same place, but it's
same place.
Yeah, in Chelmsford they've opened up a part of Jump Street now. They've got this baseball part to it as well, which is good fun. The guys have been along a couple of times.
You have good fun then.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And Andrew, are these the guys who've been to a few of the events with you, or also just
Yeah. So we've been doing. I don't know how it come about really. A few of the guys mentioned to me that they'd like to go on some of the TV shows and things. So a little while back I put an email out to request some tickets, because you can get lots of free tickets to like film, like recordings of different shows and things. And I didn't expect to get so many. Basically, I think everything I put out, I ended up getting tickets for. So we ended up going to lots of different things. And Tom and Nathan that are with me now, they came to the Bake Off. Extra Slice. You tell Mace about? Want to tell him? Tom? How did it go? Who was there?
Tom, got his name now. Tom Ayen and someone the same again.
Joe.
Brand.
Joe
Right.
Ayen, that's
There
it.
you go. I remembered. You got there in the end. Yeah, so it was good, wasn't it? So we went up to London.
AJ
Okay, say that again.
AJ
Yeah. No, it was good. So you go on. We went. We got the train up to London. No, actually, we drove, didn't we? Because there was train strikes
that day.
that day, so we got caught with that. So we had to drive up, and then we got the tube. And it was a long though, wasn't it? Because we didn't really think about it, but because it was actually the semi-finals, I think it was, of the Bake Off. Yeah, we had to be quiet. We couldn't tell anyone what we'd seen. We still can't. Yeah, I can. Yeah. It's finished now, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, you forget it. It just went on for a long while, didn't it? Because you had to watch the show, and then they had to record all the behind the scenes. But it was interesting to see, wasn't it? It was really, it was good.
Naughty words in the.
Not naughty words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was.
Where you from? What's better than whatever?
It was Joe Brand getting her lines wrong and then getting a little bit frustrated with herself, didn't she?
And that guy did the microphone in interval, people in parts of the UK.
Yeah. That was good. So it was good fun. And then we did the chase. So we went along. A couple of our guys are really big into game shows. So we went on the chase. Actually, we were on the Christmas special for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you might see us if you do watch the chase. I think they said either Boxing Day or Christmas Day itself. I actually think we'll be on the Christmas Day just because of the way it was set up. So it may well be if you got nothing to do on Christmas Day and you put the chase on, you might see us on the TV.
No, I'm all right.
No, you don't want it.
So it's the chase, not the new one. Beat the Chasers.
No, it was it was the celebrity one actually.
Okay.
Celebrity, but I won't spoil it because I'm not going to tell you who was on it. You'll have to wait and see who was on it because it will spoil it otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you.
Yeah. You have to tell me after.
Yeah.
Once it's recorded, because I don't know. I might watch it. But yeah,
some people know it. Some people got massive super fans of the chase, don't they? And they really get into it. It's good fun. Yeah, Jamie that comes, he absolutely loves it, and Andrew's a big fan as well. So, but no, it was good. It was good something different, and actually, it's nice because it was free. It doesn't cost you anything to go, so that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did football, didn't we? So we went and watched a few football matches as well. We watched Colchester
United
play
Harrogate
Town. That was it. Went over to Colchester. We've done that.
Oh yeah.
We've got
after we watched them, they've gone down so badly.
Yeah. And we've got club night coming up as well, haven't we, on the 20th of December. So we start. That's another new thing we started, Mason. So again, lots of we were looking around for club nights, like actual proper live music club nights for people with additional needs, and there isn't anything in Chelmsford. So we thought we'd take the initiative and get something started, and that's been really popular. Nathan, you've been along, haven't you? Brad comes along. Hannah, you're coming to the one at Christmas, aren't you?
Yeah, this will be my first time.
Yeah. but that's been really popular and really nice to see because
Mm.
just again, it gives people the chance to, have a drink, let the hair down, have a
Don't
dance.
do what sounded last time.
Yeah. And it was so that's again, something new, something exciting, something good. Oh, Jamie wants to come in, I think. So Jay's coming in to say hello as well. You gonna come say hello, Jay? Come say hello, look. Say hello.
Don't fear.
We've got
Hello.
Jamie here as well.
I've got to move that way.
So yeah, doing lots of different things. We've got our holidays next year. We're gonna really try and we've been going to a caravan park actually near Lowestoft, which has been really good, hasn't it, guys? So I think
Yeah.
actually you've all been, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it's one of the things like a few of the guys kept asking about going away on holiday and doing things, and COVID come along and it got complicated. So we was meant to go to Spain, but then obviously we couldn't.
The day after COVID happened.
Yeah, we couldn't. So
I was meant to go to Barcelona, so I couldn't because of COVID too. So
yeah, I know. So that scuppered us a little bit. But then what we did was we thought, well, let's have a look at what's around locally or a bit local, bit close to home. And so we started going to the caravan parks, and it's been absolutely brilliant. The guys have loved it, haven't you? You could tell us all about it, Joe. What do you like about the caravans when we go away?
Don't you like disco, don't you? Yep.
Disco, the club nights. Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
they are good.
Yeah, so the guys have really enjoyed it. So again, we're just looking to expand that. So this year we're looking to really offer a lot more. So there'll be lots of things because again, I think it's something that's needed, and lots of people just want to go away on holiday.
Yeah.
Be independent, not necessarily with their family. They can go away with their friends, have a good time. So that's going to we're going to expand that, and it might be that we're looking to possibly go away abroad and do some different stuff. So they've got the ideas already, but yeah, we've got to get all that together and in place, and then we'll start. Yeah, in the new year we'll start pushing that so people can book on and come along to those as well. So
Yeah, it seems like you guys are keeping really busy. Like you're going on the chase, you're going to football matches, you're going MasterChef, I think it was. So yeah, you keep them busy, but it's just a shame you're seeing Colchester United out of all teams. Yeah.
Looking for some local teams to follow. I know you're a big Ipswich fan, aren't you, Mason?
Yeah, I am a big Ipswich fan. Doing well at the moment.
Tractor boy.
Yeah, doing well at the moment, but like of course, all club football's put on hold for a little while because of the World Cup.
Yeah, we've been watching. We've done a bit of a sweepstake here as well.
Have you?
Yeah, I can't remember who were you, Nathan?
Serbia.
You had Serbia. Who did you have, Tom?
England.
Oh, you got England.
Yeah.
Oh, you got England.
Ah, right.
I got Belgium.
You got Belgium.
Oh, you got Belgium.
Brad, who you got?
Wales, they've gone.
You had who?
Wales.
Oh, you had Wales. Yes.
Oh, Wales.
And I had Costa Rica.
Oh.
Jay, who did you have? Can you remember?
They still win. I can't think who's
Who
got.
did you have, Jay? Was it Brazil?
I can't remember. I know he's still in. I can't think who's gone.
Got Brazil.
I think so.
I don't know now.
Think so.
I can't look.
I can't remember.
Brazil. Yeah. So we got England still in. So
England's still in.
yeah, hopefully we win.
Yeah.
Share your money pockets, haven't they?
We shall see.
Yeah, we shall see.
Stranger things have happened, but you never know. England might win. You never know.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard. We just need to get to a final and win it. I think this time.
I wanted to see Ronaldo cry last time. He lost.
You what?
I wanted to see Ronaldo cry.
You sat down and cried.
I want to see Ronaldo.
Oh, Ronaldo cried. I thought you said you sat down and cried.
No, I want to see him cry.
Right.
Well, there is a high chance we might see that at some point.
Again.
Yeah.
Right, you guys. I think you've got to get off, haven't you? Because you're going to Jump Street now, aren't you? So do you want to say goodbye to Mason and
Later.
See you guys. Thanks, guys.
see you later on. Have fun.
Enjoy Jump Street.
Will do. And guess what? I'm going to be a future performer.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And I like Arsenal.
Oh yeah.
See you later, guys.
Really.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, Andrew, like Arsenal are top of the league, so you're doing pretty well at the moment.
Yeah, I know. Do you know what? I do watch a bit of the football, but I'm more of a rugby man. Like I say, I'm actually I still play. Well, I say
do?
that at the beginning of the year, I actually snapped my Achilles playing rugby.
Oh.
So that wasn't so good. So I had to have an operation to fix my leg. So it's been taking a long while. So I did that on the 15th of January. And I'm still not back playing yet, but the plan is in the new year I will be back playing. So it's taken I had to take a year out to try and get my leg back fixed. So I've been in the gym working hard and getting that back up. But yeah, but that's the plans. I love my rugby, so I don't want to give up yet.
I guess it's a really like tough sport that you are probably a lot of people will get injured in because of how what it is and what you have to do.
Yeah, no, I've always played it. Just I don't know. I think it's I think once you play a sport like that, you get sucked into it and you never really leave it. Which I just love it. Always
What is it about it that you really like about it?
This probably sounds a bit mad now. You're going to think I like the physicality of it, and that sounds strange, but I like it's nice after a week to be able to, get out there on the pitch with your mates. It's a physical sport, but I enjoy that part. There's something about being able to beat your opposite number and and take your aggression out, and it's just a great sport, and also the your teammates, the camaraderie, and it's brilliant. It's everyone after the game, which I really enjoy after the game, is that we all go and have a beer together with the opposite side. There's no grudges held. You can be sort of running at each other and hurting each other for 80 minutes, but then after the game's finished, you go and have a beer together, and it's just a proper real sportsmanship that I like. So yeah,
I think I would like to see that more with with football. When like a person falls over, they just get a free kick. I would like to see there more of a not as easy as that is.
I mean it's a different sport, isn't it?
Yeah, it is different.
It's a different sport, but it's it's.
People just fall over, don't they?
They do, and I think, and it's classic because I am a rugby player. I do look at it and I think, oh, come on, get up. That was, that was pathetic. And it has got a bit much. I do think it spoils the game. I think it's why I would have more respect for a player that had his, legs taken out from underneath him from a really bad tackle, but still managed to get up and carry on and play the game. I would have more respect for them. I think it is a bit of a role model thing where it's sort of what are we saying to people if it's acceptable to throw yourself on the floor and cheat and dive in a sport just so you can get a penalty or free kick or whatever it might be. I think it is a bit of a shame. But then saying that, there's bits in rugby that sneaks into the game that isn't so good either. So I think every sport has its sort of ups and downs.
Definitely. Definitely. I think yesterday actually the England rugby manager got the sack, didn't he? So
yes, he did.
Gone.
Yeah, he did.
He's gone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good that you have a sport that you like though. Because there's so many sports out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is really good. I do really like international. I guess with rugby, I watch if it's like an international, like they had the World Cup. Like I think it might have been last year before. So I watched that, but I don't really follow the club side of things of rugby.
No, I mean I go to a few matches. I like going to Saracens. It's probably our closest club, I'd say, Saracens to us, which is sort of like North London.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm actually taking my nephew with my brother, and we're going to go and watch the Harlequins, which they play over at Twickenham. So
Okay.
we're going over there soon to go and watch them.
That
So yeah,
should be fun.
yeah, it's good.
Like before we were speaking about game shows, and a game show that I would always like to go on is the Cube. Because I always enjoy watching that. But it doesn't come on now as much as it used to. But it's one of those shows that I would like to do. I watch it and I think I can do that. Like when you watch it and a game show, any game show, and you think it looks easier than it is, but as soon as you go in, it's a whole lot different.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I did an autism talent show at the weekend, Andrew.
Yes, I was going to ask you, how did that go? Was it good? I saw
Yeah.
some of the TikToks with I forgot who's the
Mighty School Council.
yes, no, who was the other co-host?
Oh, Connell.
Oh, Connell, that's it. I saw you, and it was like you were like Ant and Dec coming down the stairs.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Yeah, it was good. Like because I guess that was the first kind of event I've done since pandemic started. So it was the first one I did, and it was indoors as well. So it was pretty good. I would do it again, because that was the 10-year anniversary of Mighty School Council. But if they were doing maybe a talent show each year, I would be more happy to do it because I enjoyed doing it.
Was you nervous?
At the start,
Yeah.
I did a little speech. Because as we record this, it's like Crohn's and Colitis Awareness Week and stuff. And I just made it aware that if people want to talk to me, that they can just be aware that I'm in no compromise. That means like with my Crohn's and that. So just so if you want to talk to me, just keep a little bit of a distance, because I think now, like even before COVID, like we're so if people don't it comes along with autism as well, where if like being autistic and everything, some people thought it's like we said at the start, it's very different. Everyone's different, but some people don't like that. So lots of autistic people do like a cuddle, but some people don't. So some people like to keep their distance anyway. So I just feel like some people don't think before they do things.
Yeah. No, that's it. It's as you say, I think it's well, it's changed the world, isn't it? It's changed the way that people think. And you should be more mindful, just because you might think, oh, we're back to normal now, we're all right. There are still a lot of other people out there that are still concerned, or as you say, immunocompromised, and it has made us all sort of think a little bit more about contact with people, and we do need to be more mindful of it. So yeah,
definitely. But yeah, that was
good. It was a good show though. Then it was all good.
Yeah. It was really good. Like it was good because a few things didn't go to plan. A few forgotten items, I guess. Did you?
That always happens, doesn't it? Yeah.
Quite funny. A person was supposed to wear an elephant, like Eddie the elephant, and it got lost in the break.
Right.
And I've got being like the host and co-host of the show, we just go out in the cafe a bit to speak to everyone. And then like the person's wearing the elephant, it says I've lost it. What do you mean you've lost it? And then
How do you lose an elephant?
Sorry, what's that?
How do you lose an elephant?
I don't know. Like the person wearing it said, I'll put it in the toilet, and then I went out for something, and then it wasn't there. So yeah, it's crazy. And then Connell, who's host as well, he got accused of doing it. I thought that was quite funny because he was out. He wasn't in the actual play. We were both in the cafe, so he was with me. So that could have been the case, unless potentially whoever wore the elephant didn't want to wear it. I don't know, but I don't think so. It's really bizarre. They had it in the hand and not there anymore. So, I don't know. Because I did see it in the hand, and then I like 15 minutes later they come to me saying, I first I say, "What? You're not in your costume? What's going on?" And it's like, I've lost it. I don't know where it is. That I think that was funny because of course people don't know who it is and everything, and we just made an announcement after the break saying to people that unfortunately Eddie the Elephant can't make it. But yeah, I guess that was the highlight of it all, and it's quite funny.
Brilliant.
But in the show, Andrew, you know, like Queen does, like the AOs, like at the start of like a Queen show, like with Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
I did that.
Oh, you did the warm up, did you?
Yeah, I did a
Right.
stage at some point because I like get the audience going. I know they're like cheering everyone's act, but it's just so they can have some entertainment, I guess.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. But yeah, it was really good. I was nervous beforehand because it was like a first thing for me. Like I guess with the Mighty School Council as well. I did do a Colchester United walk event in a year, but that was less busy. And this one had like about, I guess, 85 people. It could fit, I guess, 120 odd people in the place. But yeah, it was good. Very enjoyable. Like everyone going out said they really enjoyed it and said that I did good. But yeah, especially at the start, I was pretty nervous because I don't really I got the microphone. I don't really use a microphone that often.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do that again. Like I think in the future it'd be good to do like one each year, maybe around this time. But even not this time, any time of year, because it's good just way for people to have their talent, and there's no overall winner. So everyone just shows whatever talent they have.
No, it's brilliant. I think it's a good thing that you've done there. It's good.
Yeah, and who knows? Like if we do it again, like maybe some of your guys, if they want to have talent or anything, it could be anything.
Yeah.
That they could come down and show, or they could even do it on video. Like you had some people that like share their talent on video if they can't actually make the event. So that's another thing we did.
Brilliant.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I guess because before we go, Andrew, we've talked about a lot, haven't we? Like we talked about a lot of catching up and stuff. Like met a few of your guys. And yeah, like talking about autism and that, and like about what you're looking forward to in the new year. So, is there anything else you want to say, or anything else?
No, just thanks for having me on, Mason, and keep doing what you're doing. I think it's brilliant what you're doing, and you've been going for a little while now, so it's good to see that you've stuck at it and made a success. So yeah, well done to you, and thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's been great, and I guess like if I ever come to Chelmsford, I have to pop in.
Definitely pop in, cup of tea.
Yeah.
No
You
problem.
have to let me know where it is. I'll let you know if I come to Chelmsford.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see you in person, I guess.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, but thanks, Andrew. It's been great.
Oh,
I'll speak to you, and yeah, look forward to the chase on Christmas Day.
yeah.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks, Mason.